Welcome to Blessed and Boys, a podcast that will not be sitting courtside at Knicks Game 4. We're one Saints fan and one Cowboys fan, one fan of who dat and one fan of that win. We're here to give weekly takes, game recaps, bad betting picks, game previews, and the occasional Seinfeld reference.
As we announced last week on the show, moving forward for the foreseeable future, we'll be doing a random pair of teams for our patron presenter. This week we have a patron Titan/Texan, and we thought, who else? No better person to start with than defensive lineman Jason Babin, an Immaculate Grid legend. Jason Babin enjoyed a 12-year career after being selected in the first round. I always forget that he was a first-round pick.
He was.
Of the 2004 NFL Draft by the Houston Texans. A standout pass rusher from Western Michigan University. Go Broncos, I believe.
That's correct.
Babin spent time with several teams during his career, including the Texans, Trang's beloved Seahawks, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Philadelphia Eagles, Brandon's not-so-beloved Philadelphia Eagles, the Tennessee Titans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Jets, and the Baltimore Ravens. So that's right. That's right. Fans at home, you can use him for all of those teams on Immaculate Grid.
But he did not play for either of our teams.
He did not play for either of our teams, no. Although his early seasons were marked by inconsistency, he developed into one of the league's most productive edge rushers. Babin's breakthrough came with the Titans in 2010 when he recorded a career-best 12.5 sacks and earned his first Pro Bowl selection. Followed that with the finest season of his career in 2011 for the Eagles, unfortunately for Brandon, posting 18 sacks, leading one of the NFL's most aggressive pass rushing units, and a second consecutive Pro Bowl berth. Over 148 career games, Babin totaled 94 starts, established himself as a durable and disruptive defensive end. While never reaching All-Pro status, his late career resurgence transformed him into a journeyman and from a journeyman into a two-time Pro Bowler and one of the NFL's premier sack specialists during the early 2010s. I do believe he qualifies also for the 50 or more sack category.
He had a lot of sacks. Like a good, he piled them up.
Yeah. So, and I also should mention, because he's a first-round pick, the way Immaculate Grid works, unless they've changed this, that first-round pick goes for any team he played for. You didn't have to be a first-round pick for that team. It's you were a first-round pick, and you eventually played for one of the teams. So
64.5 sacks over his career.
I knew it was more than 50. So Jason Babin, we salute you, sir. I'm Paul the Saints fan.
I'm Brandon the Cowboys fan.
We're your hosts. Izzy, let them know what time it is.
Yeah, that's it. It's go time. Let's see you lift that.
Mr. Mandelbaum, please.
It's go time.
This one's for you, Pop. It's go time.
It's go time.
You've been married 3 times.
That's it. It's go time. It's go time.
All right.
Yeah, I got to tell you, Paul, it's nice to be able to hit the clips and it plays immediately, and also my computer doesn't sound like it's trying to just hang on. It doesn't sound like an iron lung.
Yeah, must be nice. My wife the other day was asking what I wanted for Father's Day, and I was like, I don't know. And she's like, well, could you use a new laptop for your podcast? I'm like, interesting. Okay. A few housekeeping items. If you want to contact the show, you can do so. Bless them boys, BLESSDEMBOYZ @gmail.com. You can follow us on X at bless_dem_boys. I am at Paul Elliott _316. Brandon is at Ball from Grace. And now, everybody's favorite segment where we check our Blue Sky account live on the show. We did get a new follower on Twitter, Brandon. I don't know if you were aware.
Who is she?
She was a full-figured gal. I don't remember the name, but it was something like. By the way, if you're real, like, feel free to let us know. Like this is
You're real and you're spectacular.
if you're real and spectacular. That's right. Nothing new on.
Oh, Olive.
Oh, apparently, yeah. Apparently, Brandon, I don't know if you knew this. You can now go live on Blue Sky.
Ooh, maybe that's something we should look at. Let me tell you.
Oh, I like this idea.
Let me tell you, the Blue Sky would have us canceled in about 30 seconds.
Well,
every now and then
that's a shame.
I'll log on and I'll scroll through a few tweets and I'm like, you people are just in your own little world over here.
Yeah. You mean Skeets?
Yes, I'll read a few skeets from the timeline. You know, that's an appropriate comment for today, as you know what today's date is.
Ah, yes. Nice.
I hope you had a nice day, Paul.
Well, it was all right. Not too bad. If you're still with us here on YouTube Live, God bless you. We appreciate you joining us. Go ahead and hit that like button while you're here. Leave a comment. If you are checking us out not on YouTube Live, you can do so on YouTube. We do post the videos there, or at least the audio of the episodes. And then we're also on Spotify and Apple. Please leave a rating and review, like, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell the bots. You know, I was just thinking maybe we should do Conan O'Brien does a thing on his podcast where if you go on Apple and like leave a 5-star review, they will read your review on the air or like on the show. So yeah, well, if you leave a 1-star review, we might still read it. Honestly,
we might have some other words for you.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, I got a lot of problems with you people.
I need a bleep button on here.
Yeah, that'd be nice. By the way, I should mention, I believe it was yesterday was the birthday of the late great Jerry Stiller. I believe it's his birthday. It's either today or yesterday. So,
2 days ago was the birthday of the late great Prince Rogers Nelson.
Prince Rogers Nelson.
Oh my gosh, Paul.
Hang on. Please hold.
Emphasis on the first part of that.
Rogers. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize that was his name. I thought.
You know, he does have. I know he goes by Prince, but he does have a last name.
Well, for a while he was just a symbol, wasn't he? Like,
yeah.
I can't keep up with all this. It's like trying to keep up with the NHL finals going on here. It's 3-1. It's not even 5 minutes left in the first period. Okay. So we'll talk a little. Well, I guess I got the hockey game on here, so we'll keep you updated there. Talk some sports. We'll talk some NBA, some NFL, some football, and maybe some international football as that gets underway this week.
World Cup is kicking off soon.
World Cup. Yep, that's true. But before we get to any of that, we here at Bless Them Boys do pride ourselves on being able to discuss other things.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, remember that clip?
But enough about fish. I can discuss other things, you know.
I gotta press buttons over here.
Yeah, you know the computer does work well, but you still have to press the buttons. It's
why doesn't it read my mind?
It's like when Jerry's apartment got robbed. He goes, this lock works really well, but there's one flaw. The door must be closed.
Don't you have insurance? No, I didn't need insurance. It's the most.
Yeah, I got
lock.
the lock. Yeah,
Lockmaster 9000 or something. What?
Sure. Brandon, you want to let us know what you've been up to?
All right, so we had a very busy
week?
family weekend. My parents came into town. My oldest daughter had her dance recital on Saturday, so we went there. We then went out to dinner with my folks. Also watched. I did watch both of the game 1 and game 2 of the finals. I did not catch game 3 last night.
Okay.
But we did watch game 1 and 2, which all the games have been really good this series, which I appreciate that we don't have to watch Shea Gilgeous-Alexander fall down 3,000 times a game. So that's been enjoyable. Sunday we helped set up for scouts have day camp this week, and so we went over there and helped them set up for that for a little while. And then I also introduced my children to a lovely game. I don't know if you're familiar with this game. Have you ever heard of Rocket League?
Sounds familiar.
So it is soccer with remote control cars.
Oh, okay.
So you drive a remote control car, you can jump, you have turbo, you can run into each other, and there's a giant soccer ball that you try to hit into the goal. So I introduced them to that this weekend. Do want to give a shout out to I think last week I gave a shout out to the Longhorn softball team for reaching the finals of the World Series. I want to congratulate them on back-to-back national championships. Make sure to tell your wife, Paul. Let her know.
Oh, yeah. Sure. She'll be thrilled.
And then the Texas Longhorns baseball team also has made the College World Series on the men's side.
The men's college.
And they will be playing Georgia in the first round of that.
Okay.
Which I believe that kicks off on Friday.
Sounds right. No.
And then the other thing is I've only got 40 pages left to go on the Iliad, so I'm almost done. So
all right.
Good. Gotta say, it holds up, Paul. Pretty good book.
that Homer.
That Homer knew what he was doing.
That Homer boy. He could spin a yarn. I'll tell you that.
He could. Spin a yarn with the best of them. When he wasn't working at the radiation plant in Springfield.
When he wasn't, yeah. Were you a Simpsons person?
No, not really.
Okay, I wasn't either.
My parents didn't really want me to watch it because I think it.
That was.
I think one time my mom was away from home and my dad let me watch it. That was a big deal.
My house, in the house growing up, if my parents didn't watch it, I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Sunday nights was usually, if it wasn't football, it was like my mom watching like Touched by an Angel or
we did watch that.
Whatever the CBS show of the week was.
So Saturday night was big for us because we watched Early Edition, which is and then after that, I think Walker Texas Ranger was also was that a Saturday night thing, and then my mom's favorite show, which was the bane of my existence, was Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Oh
yeah.
It's funny you should mention Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I watched the film Wedding Crashers this week.
Oh yeah,
you've seen Wedding?
Were they built for speed or built for comfort?
Listen, everything Vince Vaughn says in that movie is hilarious. Like, I don't care. Like, don't come at me. Like that is his
Hat girl just out of me.
Yeah. She was my first Asian. It was, listen. But when you said Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, immediately I was like, oh yeah, Jane Seymour. She's up to some shenanigans in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Didn't she do like a purr thing too?
maybe.
Did you motorboat?
I did forget. I did forget that. I did forget that the daughter is played by Rachel McAdams. That was like right as Rachel McAdams was taking off because like
Mhm.
Notebook come out the same year, and then that movie, and then she did a movie called Red Eye with Cillian
Saw
Murphy.
that was a Wes Craven movie.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think I saw that in
Very-
theaters actually.
very, very, very good. And it's only like not even 90 minutes long.
No,
it's
it
very
like 90 pages.
90 pages. It's no Iliad. I'll tell you that.
I will tell you. Well, yeah, the Iliad, which I'm actually the Odyssey is actually like 200 pages shorter than the Iliad.
Oh wow.
Thankfully, so I'm looking forward to that. Did you see they released the popcorn? Every big movie now has to have a special popcorn.
Yeah,
Container.
I didn't see. What does the bucket look like? Is it
It's
just
a Trojan. It's a Trojan horse.
the Trojan? Oh, okay, of course. Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you see? There was also a really good tweet. It was yes, I know. Yes, sir. I know this showing of the Odyssey has been sold out. I just need to deliver this horse shaped package to someone in the theater.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's
it is
pretty good. Yeah, apparently I've been hearing a lot of talk about. I don't know. So the two big movies out right now are Obsession and Backrooms.
Those, which were both like super low budget movies, weren't they?
Yeah.
Weren't they?
Yeah. Well, Backrooms is like a YouTube guy creator, like a 20-year-old YouTube creator who just somehow got Ejiofor, I forget his first name, but and Renata
Rosario
Rinsby.
Dawson? Oh.
No, Renata Rinsby. They were they're like two Oscar nominated actors, and now they're in this movie that's directed by a 20-year-old YouTube guy, and it's made like all this money. And then Obsession is kind of a similar thing, like the guy who he kind of paid his own way, and now it's really crazy. But the reason I bring it up, you were talking about movie theaters. Apparently, like I've been reading things online. Apparently, behavior at the movie theater has been not great. I'm seeing a lot of like George has to get up and stop
Yeah.
kicking the seats.
I even gave him the full turn with the eye roll. Anything more than that, I'm just bodily hard.
Exactly. I don't know if I ever told you this story. My friend and I went to see, I think it was Semi-Pro. Do you remember the movie Semi-Pro with Will Ferrell?
Yeah. The basketball movie.
The basketball movie. And we're sitting like 2 or 3 rows up from the screen. And we didn't even I don't even think we did anything. And the guy in front of us, who was a rather large gentleman, turned around and started talking to us like, hey, y'all don't cut that out. I mean, we're like, what were you? And first I was like, whatever you say, man. Like, just don't hurt me.
What, let me ask, in which way was he a large man? Like Chris Chambers, sort of.
No, more like a Terry Crews large man.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Well, that's
yeah.
that's also the same. That's kind of the same thing I was going for.
Yeah. He is what I've heard. The term I've heard is unf-withable. Like if you catch my drift.
Yes.
Okay. Were you done with your?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just
Recap?
I did see that the Odyssey is like raking it in for IMAX tickets.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I got an email the other day from Fandango saying, "Get your Odyssey tickets." I want to say one of some of the theaters around here have like 8:00 showings on the Friday. For the Odyssey, because the movie's like 3 hours long. It's basically 3 hours long.
It'd take me that long to read the book.
There you go. I don't know. I'm there's a couple big movies coming up. So the two I mentioned, Backrooms and Obsession, are obviously you haven't seen either one, right?
No, may have to see if I
Now-
can squeeze one in soon.
You did see Hokum, right?
Yes, Hokum was good.
Okay, Hokum's out on digital now. It came out on digital this week. This weekend, coming up as we're recording this, the new Steven Spielberg movie comes out, Disclosure Day, which is a lot of people are excited about that. So a lot of people right now are revisiting Steven Spielberg movies. A couple weeks ago, I kind of slowly went through the Indiana Jones films, not the first three, not the last two, but just the first trilogy. Did that a couple weeks ago just to get kind of a idea of Spielberg. There's not a lot of Spielberg movies I haven't seen, although he did make a lot of movies. This just in, Steven Spielberg, pretty good. So this week I'll get to what I watched this week. I'm going to start with. I saw the. I went back and watched the movies Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2. Now you're familiar with these two films.
Will Smith and Martin Short, I believe.
Martin Lawrence. No, not Martin.
Now there's a movie.
Will Smith,
buddy.
no, Will Smith and Martin Short.
Now that's something. There we go. Okay.
Clip that out because we don't want people stealing our ideas.
No, this is we got these YouTube guys making these movies, Backrooms and Connections. So now I think next up, Will Smith, Martin Short buddy comedy. I think
it's called. It's called Slap. It's called The Slap. Or I don't know.
I don't think Will Smith is going to be on board with that one.
Martin Short is Chris Rock. So what?
There we go.
Yeah, no, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. So it's been a while since I've seen these movies, probably since college. The first one's pretty good. Like the first Bad Boys. Bad Boys 2 is phenomenal. Like no notes. It is a perfect movie.
Didn't they eventually go back and do like a later one?
They did. I haven't seen. Yeah, they did two. There's Bad Boys for Life, which was the third one, which they should have saved that title for the fourth one, but that's neither here nor there. I forget what they called the fourth one. I think it's like Bad Boys Ride or Die or something like that. I haven't seen either of those. I do plan on getting around to checking them out here. But yeah, Bad Boys 2, like Martin Lawrence is on that's like his pinnacle of his career. Like his timing is fantastic. He's the perfect, like, I'm too old for this stuff and I don't care like who knows about it. So he'll just, say whatever. Yeah. If you haven't seen Bad Boys or Bad Boys 2, both of them are on Tubi right now. So if you want to check it out on Tubi, that's how I viewed them. So then I do want to, before I get to the Denzel movie, I do want to mention there's one movie I watched this week with a Seinfeld connection. So the Rewatchables podcast did an episode on Single White Female. Have you seen the movie Single White Female?
Isn't that a Reba McEntire song?
It is a country song. I think it's not Reba McEntire though. No, so I think this movie predates the
Shelley
song.
Wright.
There you go. So the movie is like from 1991 or 1992. Stars Bridget Fonda and Jennifer Jason Leigh. So this is basically a roommate from hell movie. So Bridget Fonda's like on again, off again boyfriend has broken up with her, or they've broken up. She's looking for a roommate. Jennifer Jason Leigh answers a personals ad, becomes her roommate, but then very slowly Jennifer Jason Leigh's behavior becomes how shall we say, erratic, problematic, all of the above.
Asthmatic,
Asthmatic, maybe
acrobatic,
not that. Ac-
outrageous,
Lewd, lascivious, salacious, outrageous.
outrageous.
Yeah, no, but there is a Seinfeld connection in this movie. So Jennifer Jason Leigh's character is like a computer programmer, but she's like a for hire computer programmer. She doesn't necessarily work for any company. She just kind of consults. And the company that she's consulting for, the owner of that company, is played by Steven Tobolowsky, who people, if you watch Seinfeld, he's like the crazy witch doctor that George goes to see when he has the heart attack, and he
You're eating too much dairy.
exactly. He also, you may know Steven Tobolowsky from, I mean, he's been in a lot of stuff, but Groundhog Day, Memento.
Is it? No, I know who you're talking about in Groundhog Day. I'm trying to pick. Was he like
He's
like a cameraman or something?
no in Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
No, he's the guy that greets Bill Murray every morning. Who's like
Ned Ryerson?
Ned? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Memento, he's the character that Guy Pearce tells the story about, is it Sandy Jenkins? I think is his name. No, it's maybe something else. It's Guy Pearce tells the story of this man played by Stephen Tobolowsky who like forgets to, or he gives his wife too much insulin and kills her by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And Stephen Tobolowsky plays that guy, that character. I need to
Just
rewatch.
so he poisoned her just like he poisoned George, turned him into an
Yeah.
eggplant.
Yeah, I need to rewatch Memento. It's been too long. I gotta get ready. Gotta get ready for the.
Gotta
for
watch
the
the
Oscar.
whole Nolan oeuvre.
We gotta just push through. You gotta start with Following, which was his first movie back in like the late '90s. Insomnia with Robin Williams and Al Pacino. The Dark Knight trilogy, of course.
Mm-hmm.
The Prestige. I think we've discussed this before. You're a Prestige fan, right?
I thought it was fine.
That was fine.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Nolan movie right now?
Ooh.
Mine's Memento. Memento's for me.
I think it's probably it's either one of the either Dark Knight Rises or
Okay.
Inception. I really like Inception a lot. And I went back and like on the way back from Europe on the plane, like I rewatched that movie. Holds up.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's been a while since I've seen it. I do remember seeing it with my wife I want to say we saw it in Dallas because my wife had to be in Dallas for a conference of some sort, and we had we had time to kill.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, hey, there's a movie theater. Let's go watch it. And Inception had just come out like maybe a week earlier.
I think I saw that movie like 3 times in theaters, by the way.
Well, and then so we saw Inception, and then the next day she had her conference. I had nothing to do. And so I went back to the movie theater and I saw the movie. Do you remember the movie Salt with Angelina Jolie?
I didn't watch it, but I know what you're talking about.
She's like a spy who I think maybe has amnesia or something.
Was she like Russian or something, and like one of those like a sleeper agent or something?
It was one of those.
I did see part of that movie. Like, you know how sometimes you'll go into like a barbershop and they'll have like a bootleg movie. I don't know what barbershops you've been in, but a few of the ones that I've been in, they will have like, and I think I saw part of that while I got a haircut.
Not those. The barbershops I went into usually had like
I went to reputable establishments.
Okay, well, pardon me.
No, I'm saying that's your.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying you.
Yeah, the ones I went to was just like local news on the channel. And then let's get to the Denzel movie of the week. So week 24. This one was a little more straightforward than the last couple weeks.
Okay.
So the category this week was help.
I need somebody.
I need somebody. Not just anybody. Basically, it is a movie where the main plot or the plot is driven by one character asking another character for help of some kind. So the examples they gave were like disaster movies, legal thrillers, where like one lawyer has to assist another, those kind of things. And so actually, when I was reading the description, the Cine Challenge folks actually gave quite a few examples, which they usually do. But this is the first week I can remember in a while where like they had Denzel movies in the examples. So like one of the movies they had was Man on Fire, which I've already seen, but that makes sense because he has to go rescue what's her name? The Dakota Fanning character.
I was trying to think of her name and couldn't come up with that.
The another Denzel movie they had was The Equalizer, which I think by logical sense would also qualify the Equalizer 2 or Equalizer 3. So I've watched Equalizer, I just haven't watched the other two yet. Well, for this challenge, I've seen them in general, but and then another movie I thought of. They didn't have this movie listed, but another movie I thought of was Philadelphia, which I know you probably hate just based on the title, but Philadelphia is a movie where Tom Hanks plays a lawyer, a gay lawyer who contracts HIV and is subsequently fired from his job. And he hires Denzel to represent him in like a wrongful termination suit.
Why don't you watch that for Pride Month?
You know what? I should have. You know what? That's my bad.
I keep telling you, you gotta ask me about these things. You need to consult with me.
I need to consult. Well,
you could eat some Hello Fresh while you. Did you see it? Are you aware of this?
No.
Okay, you need to. I'm not going to say anything, but you just need to go look at go search Hello Fresh, and I'm sure you'll come across what I'm referring to.
I'm Googling Hello Fresh. Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah, I would search on Twitter or X.
Okay,
that is probably the best place.
Well, the movie. We'll do it live. While I'm doing this, the movie I ended up watching that was suggested by Cine Challenge was a movie called The Bone Collector. Are you familiar with this movie?
This sounds like it'd be pride appropriate too.
Fair enough.
Happy June 9th, everybody.
Yeah, right. Heyo. Okay. So, what was it from? So, The Bone Collector. This movie's from, I think, 1999, late 90s. Denzel plays a cop, forensics investigator, who, at the beginning of the movie, he's at a crime scene investigating the shooting of another police officer, and there's an accident that happens at the crime scene while he's there that leaves him paralyzed. Okay. So he basically is bedridden for the rest of the movie, pretty much. Meanwhile, there are a series of murders that occur that Denzel, is assisting the police in trying to solve with the help of a young detective played by Angelina Jolie, whose father is Seinfeld legend John Voight, of course. It also has in it Queen Latifah is in the movie playing Denzel's like live-in nurse, like so it helps him get through the day. Ed O'Neill is in this movie. Al Bundy himself.
Is he related to Paul O'Neill?
He might be. I don't know. Who else is it? Michael Rooker, who people might know from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, or I know him from JFK, but he also was on Walking Dead once upon a time. But yeah, it's a really good cast, but the movie itself is just all right. Like it's nothing. Yeah, see the categories, man.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's
You
it's not the worst movie I've seen as part of this challenge, but it's very much not the best. So, I would of the 24 movies that I've now watched, it's probably in the maybe in the 20s. But you know, they can't all be winners.
Yeah, they can't all be. I don't know what's Denzel. They can't all be Malcolm X.
It is based on a book, I believe, or a series of books. Apparently, they were in talks as recently as 2021 of doing a sequel, and like Denzel and Jolie were going to come back. Like a spoiler alert, but I I haven't seen anything else. Denzel does have a movie. I've mentioned this several times. Denzel does have a movie coming out this year with Robert Pattinson, who's also in the Odyssey, and I forget who I think the female lead is the young lady from the Star Wars movies, the most recent Star Wars movies that played Rey.
Okay.
Is it Daisy Edgar Jones or Daisy something? Anyway, but yeah. So the Bone Collector was this week's entry. My apologies for not picking Philadelphia.
You got two more to hit halfway.
Hit halfway, yeah.
How are you feeling?
We'll see.
Feeling confident?
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. No.
50-50.
Yeah, 50-50. I do think I know I've talked about this on the show. I do think when we get to if I get to 30, it's gonna start getting tougher because now you're stuck. It's like you only have when you have 52 movies to pick from. Now the margin of error is
significantly shrunk.
So we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But I do want to mention. I also watched the first 2 episodes of the new Apple TV show Cape Fear, which is based on the book. It's based on a book called The Executioners. It's based on a original movie from the 50s.
Okay.
And then Martin Scorsese did a remake in 1991 starring Robert De Niro and Nick Nolte.
Who did the original? Did anybody famous do the original movie?
I don't remember the director, but it starred Robert Mitchum and Gregory Peck. And this was right around the time of To Kill a Mockingbird, I want to say. So this is Gregory Peck at his kind of peak, and Robert Mitchum too. But it's basically the general idea. Now they kind of played with this a little bit in the TV show, which I found very interesting. The general idea is Max Cady is a convicted felon who went to jail for a crime that everybody's pretty sure that he did it, but the lawyer who represented him may have not represented him aptly. So Max Cady ends up being pardoned, gets out of jail, and then terrorizes the lawyer that he felt like didn't defend him adequately.
Oh, okay.
Now they've played with this a little bit in the TV show. So in the TV show, first of all, Max Cady's played by Javier Bardem, who's perfect casting. I mean, just think of Anton Chigurh.
No Country for Old Men, right?
No Country for Old Men, Skyfall, the Bond movie. He was the villain in that. Perfect casting. And then the kind of twist in this is you have Amy Adams and Patrick Wilson, who play a married couple who are both lawyers. And it turns out they both played a part in Max Cady's trial. I'll put it I don't want to spoil too much of the show, But so they both are kind of involved in what happened. And the way Max Cady gets out of prison in the show is significantly different from from like the two movies. And again, I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to spoil, but I do recommend folks, if you like the original source material, I would give this a go. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. Now, Apple did do a similar thing last year. They had a show called Presumed Innocent, which was based off a movie from the 90s with Harrison Ford. They did a show with Jake Gyllenhaal, and now they're trying to like make it into a like recurring season, but like almost like an anthology show where like the characters change every season. I don't know if they're going to do the same thing with Cape Fear. I hope they don't. I hope it's just kind of like one thing and done. But you know how things go.
I know if it's successful, they want to drag it out for.
If it's successful. Oh, by the way, real quick, going back to Bad Boys, there is a Seinfeld connection to Bad Boy, at least Bad Boys 2. One of the Hispanic cops that's always busting Martin Lawrence and Will Smith's chops is our friend from the AIDS walk. Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon?
Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon?
And
he stole
from
the
Severance.
Oh,
Well, he stole the armoire, and he's also from Severance.
Is he his friend Petey
in Severance?
And Pete.
Yeah. He in season 1, he's the guy that tried to transition before
Petey.
Pete, yeah. So I just wanted to mention that because he showed up. I don't remember him so much from Bad Boys 1, but in Bad Boys 2, he shows up. It's like, oh, hey, that's Ramon or whatever his name is.
Who does not want to wear the ribbon?
All right, buddy. Anything else before we?
No, there's not. No, I don't think there's not much sporting news. We should get to Andy's Bears though, because I think that is a.
Well, if I could interject here real quick, got a little breaking news. This just in from ESPN. It's not. Well, I think it's a little significant. I'll just read it here. 5 law firms representing 98 NFL players have been accused of scheming to defraud the NFL's concussion settlement fund of more than $87 million. So lawyers scheming. Go figure.
Is this like the Big Baby Davis and the?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah,
because that was like a whole thing too.
The audit accuses the firms of working with a handful of doctors to furnish improper Parkinson's disease diagnosis for players vying for compensation from the fund. Those players were then prescribed powerful symptom-stemming medications before they were evaluated by physicians approved by fund administrators. Whew. Yeah, that's some tall charges there. So, but yeah, let's talk about Andy's Bears. Let's try to transition there a little bit. Yeah, so if it wasn't bad enough that I jumped on the bandwagon somewhat, now Caleb Williams is Madden cover artist for Madden. Was it Madden 27?
Yeah, so someone said that they put the Chicago skyline on the Madden cover, and the whole city got cursed. The team immediately like, we're out of here.
Yeah, and I think Ben Johnson kind of shrugged it off, like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. I think the government, and this will shock you, but the government tried to exploit the situation and ended up getting burned instead. So good work there by the fine people running that city, which definitely has never had any problems with corruption or.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're the soon to be Hammond Indiana Bears.
This reminds me of I read this book called what was it?
The Iliad.
No, this was farther. This is a little farther back.
Okay. Wow, further back than the Iliad.
Lost Empress was
Okay.
but it's like centered around football, and this one football team, it's like the indoor football league, and they're the Patterson Pork, and so now we've got the Hammond, so we can have, how about the Hammond eggs? Boom.
See,
no longer the Chicago Bears, they're the Hammond eggs. That's what I'm here for.
Darren, cut out that clip. We gotta we don't want that idea to get out there.
That's right.
Yeah, so our condolences to Andy, because I'll tell you this: if the Bears can survive me and the Madden curse, they deserve to have a good season this year. I did want to just bear with, no pun intended, but bear with me.
I'll tell you who won't be bearing with you. That's the city of Chicago.
No. Yeah. Oh, shout out. I wanted to give a shout out to hang on. I got to find the Twitter account. There's been a Saints Twitter account that has been tweeting every day for like the last couple of weeks. It's like Drew Brees facts that seem too good to be true. And one of them's like, Drew Brees has this many number of 300 passing yard games in his career, and the Bears as a franchise have like this many, have like 5 less. It's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why he chose the Bears. Well, I guess I do know why he chose the Bears.
The Bears are like, was this the first time they've ever had like a 4,000-yard passer or something? Like,
yeah. Well, that's what it was. It was, it was like Breeze had like X number of seasons with 4,000 passing yards, and the Bears had like twice as less or half as much or whatever.
Yeah, considering that they're like most prolific passer before I guess Caleb Williams, who's only been there for like 2 years, was Jay Cutler. pretty low bar to clear over there.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I remember the Jay Cutler years.
We love you. We love you, Andy.
We do. Yeah. It's all in good fun, Andy. When the Saints are 0-5 this season, I'll get my comeuppance. I didn't want to go ahead.
I listened to the Athletic Football Show. They did their rankings of NFC teams, like best supporting cast on offense this year. I think the Cowboys were ranked in the top 5 on both lists, so that's pretty good. Saints were right in the meaty part of the curve. Not showing off, not falling behind.
Oh, okay. I found it. The account is Goat Lave 2.
Okay.
So shout out to them. Let me see if I can find the one stat I was. So here's an example. Drew Brees holds 4 of the top 8 highest single season passing yard seasons in NFL history. No other quarterback has more than 2. So of the top 8 passing yard seasons in NFL history, Brees has half of them.
Well, he had to do that because his defense was so bad at one point.
True. Let me see if I can find the.
So is Brady number 1 on that yardage list? Like top
for most in a season?
Yeah. Peyton Manning 2015 was pretty prolific.
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to look it up, but I'm looking for here's one. Every other quarterback in NFL history that threw for over 5,000 yards in a season had a Pro Bowl receiver. Drew Brees threw for 5,000 yards in 5 seasons without a Pro Bowl receiver and is the only quarterback to throw for 5,000 yards without a 1,000-yard receiver.
So Peyton Manning does have the record in 20. It was 2013. I was thinking 2015 was the year they won the Super Bowl with, and Peyton Manning had no arm strength left. But he had 5,477. Number 2 on that list, Drew Brees with 5,476. 1 yard less.
Wow. Well,
I wonder if they like got him the record and then like got him off the field.
they might have. Yeah, that sounds like a thing. Here we go. In 107 years, the Chicago Bears franchise has 106 games with 300 or more passing yards. Drew Brees has 123.
Paul, I need you to. We need to. I'm enjoying. I think we need to play a quick game real quick.
Okay. Hey, I'm just going to repost this before I forget.
Okay.
All right. Let's play a game.
I have the list of the most yards in a season.
Okay. Passing.
Okay. So let's take the top 20.
All right.
Well, no, let's just do the top 10 because do you want to do top 10 or top 20?
We can do top 20. Sure.
Okay. Let's see if you can guess. Let me copy this into Excel real quick.
Breeze has 4 of them based on what I just read.
Yeah, so let me.
While you do that, I'm going to get some water real quick.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So top 20.
Yes.
All passing yards in a season.
Yes. And so you don't have to give me like how many times they appeared. I want you to just try to guess.
So this
the
is
names.
like Sporkle. You
Yes.
played Sporkle? Yeah, okay. It's kind of like that. All right. So obviously Drew Brees is one.
Hold on a sec.
Okay.
Is he really only gone there once? Okay. All right. So Drew Brees is on there. He appears 6 times in the top 20.
Okay. 4 times in the top 8, apparently.
Right.
Based on. All right. So obviously you got Peyton Manning.
Correct. He appears 1 time.
Really?
That's surprising. I know.
I think if we did the passing touchdowns, that'd be a different story. But so you got Breeze. Breeze was 6 times, you said?
Yep. So you've gotten 7 between
okay.
Breeze and Manning. You've gotten 7 out of 20.
All right. So Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's on there twice.
So that's 9.
Okay.
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston, that was the one I did not think you would get. How did 2019 Jameis Winston number 10?
Because the one claim to fame was he had a 5,000-yard season.
There you go.
I remember. Yeah, he had that 5,000-yard season. I
did play for your team, so I guess you wouldn't know that. Okay,
right.
So you were
right.
Jameis Winston is on there once.
So yeah, he threw for 5,000. He threw for 5,000 yards, and the team let him go because they were getting Tom Brady. Like
fair.
So we're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
Okay. Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner is not on the list.
Okay. I thought those greatest show on turf years would have.
Kurt Warner's highest season, it looks like, was 29th, 4,830 yards, 2001 in St. Louis. Yes.
Yeah, your guy. What about your guy Romo?
Romo is not on the list. His highest number was 24 In 2012 with the Cowboys, he threw for 4,903 yards.
Okay. All right. So what about your other guy, Dak?
Dak is right below Romo, actually, number 25.
Okay.
4,902 yards.
All right. Let's try to reel this back in here. Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is actually not on the list.
Huh. Okay.
Rodgers' highest total is not very high. He is 58th is the highest he appears.
What was 4,500 or something like that? 4,400?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Gosh. Who?
Let's see. There are
Steve Young?
Steve Young is not on the list.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 3 active quarterbacks. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4 retired quarterbacks.
All right. Joe Montana.
Joe Montana is not on the list.
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers not on the list, but someone who played for the team.
Dan Fouts.
Dan Fouts is not on the list.
Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie is not on the list.
Not Herbert.
Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert was on here once. He had 5,014 yards in 2021, actually.
How did I forget that? Okay. Man.
There's one guy who I cannot believe that one of the active guys who I cannot believe you haven't guessed yet.
Joe Burrow?
No.
I'm just going to go through the quarterbacks in my head here. Let's see. So we got
his 2018 season was one of the biggest seasons. Now he has not been as prolific lately.
Not Flacco. Although I guess Flacco's not active. Well, maybe he is. 2018 is not Deshaun.
No.
God help us. Mahomes?
Patrick Mahomes on here twice, actually.
Okay.
2018 and 2022, 5,250 yards that year.
Okay. So I got one more active.
More active, and this is another one you should get.
All right, so hang on. So
all of these players have played in a Super Bowl or won a Super Bowl at this point.
Okay. Not Purdy.
Purdy is not. Purdy's not played. Oh yeah, that's right. He did play in a Super Bowl. That's right.
Yeah, he was. He's not. He almost won it. He almost won a Super Bowl. Stafford. Right.
Matthew Stafford is on the list twice. 2011 with Detroit, and 2012 also with Detroit.
Okay. All right, so now I got 4 retired players I'm missing.
You got 4 retired players. That is correct. We have 2 Super Bowl winners and 2 played in a Super Bowl, did not win.
Not Eli.
Eli Manning is on the list.
Oh, did he? Really?
Eli Manning, 4,000. He is number 20. He is 4,933 yards in 2011 with the Giants.
That was the Super Bowl. That was the second Super. Well, no. Yeah, the second Super Bowl.
Yeah, because it was 2. No.
2011 was the second Super Bowl. Because
was it that year? I can't remember if it's 2012. Was the year of the Super Bowl or the season? That's what I can't remember.
2011 was the season. I know because that's the year the Saints lost to San Francisco and Alex Smith, and they would have played that Giants team in the NFC Championship had they won.
Oh, okay.
And the Giants ended up going to – that was the Super Bowl in Indianapolis when they beat the Patriots.
Indianapolis. All right, you got 3 more here. So you got 1 more Super Bowl winner and 2 Super Bowl losers.
Brett Favre.
Brett Favre is not in the list.
You said Super Bowl winner, not What is it?
Super Bowl
Medicare fraud? Medicare fraud.
There are no Medicare fraud
You know that story, right?
that I
About
know of. Yeah.
fraud. Okay. All right. I better be careful. McAfee said that on his show, and he got sued. So I better be careful. Okay, so I'm missing three. You said one
3.
Super Bowl winner, 2 Super Bowl losers.
Correct.
Jim Kelly?
Jim Kelly's not on the list.
No. Not your guy Aikman, I'm guessing he's not on the list.
No, he never put up large passing totals because
I
never needed to.
Yeah, he had a guy named Emmitt Smith that he could hand the ball to. Not Warner. Big Ben?
Big Ben, that's your Super Bowl winner. He is on the list twice, actually. Actually, him and Drew Brees in 2014 both had the exact same number of yards, 4,952. Same season, same passing yard total.
I want to say too, one of Ben's last games in the NFL was in New Orleans. I remember Steelers came to New Orleans. I want to say that was the 2018 or 2019 season, and played and it was like a late December game, and both teams were like in the playoff hunt, and it was a good game. All right, so two
Super Bowl losers.
Super Bowl losers. Okay,
so one of these held the record for a very long time before it was broken.
Marino.
Dan Marino.
Oh,
1984.
Dan Marino, star of Bad Boys 2. There's a
that's right.
He gonna test drive the hell out of this.
Wasn't he in was he in Ace Ventura?
Yeah,
he was in Ace Ventura too. Yeah. All right,
but in Bad Boys 2, they pull him over. He's like on a test drive of a car, and they pull over his car to use it. And he's like, yeah, whatever you need, officers, just tell me how it drives. And Martin Lawrence is like, oh, he's going to test drive the hell out of this. And then at one point during the car chase, Will Smith's like, oh, Dan Marino should definitely buy one of these.
All right.
Super Bowl loser. So
Super Bowl loser,
Elway,
and I believe he actually won the MVP in this year.
So it's not Elway, because Elway won a Super Bowl.
That's correct. He only appeared in one Super Bowl. I believe it was the year that he had this passing total, 4,944 yards.
Is it recent? Like fairly recent?
Define recent, like
last 10 years.
Last 10 years is a good
guess.
It qualifies as recent, barely.
Okay. Got to the Super. So now I'm just Rolodexing through the Super Bowls. No, not that one. Not Kaepernick.
Nope.
No.
NFC quarterback.
NFC quarterback. Okay. Matty Ice.
That is correct. Matt Ryan, number 19 on the list, 2016.
There
we go.
Came victim of the 28-3 game.
Yep.
That's fun. I'll do more stuff like that. I like being made the fool.
I know, it's like all of a sudden you don't remember anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's like do you play Wordle? Have you played Wordle? It's like some days it's 3 guesses and you got it, and then some days you're on like the last guess and you've only got
I can't even think of a word that uses these letters anymore.
or it's like the worst is when you have 4 of the letters and you can't think of the 5th one, and you're like, it's like, And then they show you the word. You're like, of course. It's
Well, the worst is when you like get it. You get the 4 letters, and then there's like 7 different combinations with that 4 letters, and it's like
right.
because if you play on hard mode, you can't like just try all of those letters out in a single word. It won't work for you. So
I was made aware of another game called Squirtle. So
Squirtle.
it's Wordle, but you have to, instead of doing one word, you have to get 6 words, but they're in like a crossword puzzle type configuration.
Okay.
So like you have these 2 words start with the same letter, then you have these, like, so you have 2 words that
okay.
go like this, 2 words that go like this, and then and they all have common, like 6 letters in common at some point, and but they give you like 10 chances. It's tough. It's a tough one, but
It's a tough cookie.
it's a tough cookie. We should also mention a new game that's hot off the presses on Twitter is 82-0.
Oh, that's right. I haven't played it. I know there's the NFL version as well. Was 17-0,
so
correct?
Is 20-0. 20
Oh, because you have to win.
NFL. But yeah,
you have to
you
win
win
the
the
Super Bowl
playoffs
too.
and the Super Bowl. Yeah. So my question is, like, those games are coming out pretty quick. Like, are there really that good of computer programmers just out there, just like?
Oh, I'm sure somebody just vibe coded it. Claude,
Okay.
make this for
Right.
NFL for me.
Yeah, there's actually a couple NFL versions that I saw.
Yeah, see, I see there is a 17-0 version here too.
Oh, okay. The one I saw that was similar in format format to 82-0 was the 20-0. But yeah, I spent a good hour the other day on 82-0 just trying to. My favorite thing now, though, which I could have seen this coming, is people are going to 82-0 and trying to go 0-82.
82.
It's like they're picking like Darko Milicic and
Should we do one of these live on?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, we got.
I have 82-0 pulled up here.
All right. That one's quicker because you only have to pick 5 players.
Should we do classic or hoop IQ?
Your call.
Okay.
The only you know what the difference is?
One of them you can see the stats, right?
Classic, you see the stats. Hoop IQ, it just gives you the players. It doesn't give you any stats.
All right, which one are we going for?
Let's just do classic.
All right.
We'll just maybe.
Ooh. So we just.
All right, now you got to spin. So I'll explain as we go here. All right, so we get Phoenix 2010s. Now, okay, so before we pick, we can pick a player, or I think there's an option to so if you see at the top right, you see it says team over. It says team or era. So you get one apiece. So we could keep with the Suns and try it for a different era, like 90s, 80s, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could keep in the 2010s and try a different team if we want to use that, but we don't have to. I mean, I think when I've gotten this pairing, I've either gone Stoudemire or Nash.
See, that was my feeling. So one of those two.
There is a cheat code. I'll maybe after we.
So my gut tells me here to go with Amari because I think we can find someone better at point guard.
Yeah. So the other thing I'll mention is if you'll notice for Amari, they have him as a center or power forward. That versatility comes in handy. So like with Nash, he's only a point guard. So like you can't move him.
Yeah. If there's someone who's like a point guard, shooting guard, and we want to use them.
Yeah.
We're kind of stuck
Like-
that way.
Like one of the cheat codes is like 2010's Cleveland because you could get LeBron.
Oh yeah,
and
he
LeBron's
plays like so many
basically
position.
every position. So like if you could just put him somewhere, and then as you build out the rest of your team, you move them as you need it. Yeah, I'm good. We can do Amari.
All right, let's
Put him
take
at
Lamar. What do
put
you
him at
wanna
power
do?
forward for right now. Put him at power
Okay.
forward for right now.
All right,
All right, let's spin it again. And we get Sacramento in the 20s.
That's a pretty rough draw right there.
I mean,
Ooh, Tyrese Halliburton is not a bad option, right? Or
so I think that this game does take into account the era. So like taking Tyrese Halliburton as a king is different than if you take Tyrese Halliburton as a pacer.
okay.
You know what I mean? But I mean, if you want to stick with that, or again, we could go and change the era or the year or the team. So if you want to try for like
Ooh.
Sacramento in the 90s, we try to get like Mitch Richmond or somebody like that.
What do you
Or you
think
wanna-
here? Is it better to what do you think?
I mean, honestly, when I've gotten Sacramento 20s, if I've had the option to respin, I've respun. So
okay.
the 2020s is tough though, because like there's not, or at least it is. I mean, maybe it's just because I don't watch it as much as I used to. But let's do the year. Let's redo the year. So we'll stay with Sacramento, but we'll have 2010s. That's not much better. I mean, you could
Marcus
do-
Cousins
yeah,
is not
it's not terrible. It's a double.
Zach.
Here's your guy.
I don't know if
Your
I
guy
don't know
Zach
if
Randolph.
I don't know if I want Sacramento Arrow Zach Randolph though. That was post Memphis, so that might have been a got Harrison Barnes, a nice role player here.
Harrison Barnes still playing in the NBA. He's
Willie
he's with the
Cauley
Spurs.
Stein. There's a name.
Oh,
Ben
there's a name from
McLemore,
the past.
Samuel Dallenberg.
Woo, boy, that's
Ooh. If we want
Matt
to
Barnes.
If we want to play tough over here, we can play. Ooh,
Jimmer
Fredette.
is that if he's from China, if it's the Jimmer Fredette that plays
yeah,
in
there
China,
we go.
then
Let's
we're
go.
now we're cooking.
I feel like this is the best we're gonna do is taking DeMarcus Cousins and playing him
With Stoudemire. That's actually not. It's not a terrible front court.
all right.
Let's see what we got. Indiana in the 70s.
Okay, now this is where I need your I'm gonna need your help on this one.
Yeah, so
Adrian Dantley.
you could do it. I've gotten this pairing before, and I've gone Adrian Dantley. Let's try for another team.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, but so now you can get. Yeah, that's true. We already have a center though.
Brutal.
Shoot.
Oscar
forgot about
Robertson.
Yeah, let's go Oscar Robertson. Put him at point guard. It's not as good as like if we had Oscar Robertson from Sacramento in the 60s, because that was like the triple double Oscar Robinson. But geez, we keep getting the 2020s.
God.
Not all right. So now that we're stuck. We can't do. So we're stuck with what we got. I guess Brandon Ingram.
That's probably
Since
the best. That's the best thing I see here. Play him at small
Yeah.
forward. Now we just need a shooting guard.
Be funny if Reggie Miller.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just Reggie Miller. This is gonna be. Hang on. Yeah, I
Ooh.
was gonna say. Yeah. I was gonna say like we'd be lucky to get 60 wins, which we didn't.
Yeah, that seemed. Yeah, I think that Sacramento, man, that was.
Yeah.
You
want to try one more?
Let's do
Want
it.
to try
Let's
one
build
more?
Another.
Let's do one more.
All right.
Let's go again. All right.
Ooh.
Pistons in the
Ooh.
2000s. Grant Hill.
That's a pretty
People
good.
People forget, man. Grant
He
Hill
was pretty awesome. I like that, and then he's got some versatility too.
Yeah. You could also
Yeah.
do Iverson with Detroit is not Philadelphia Iverson.
No, it is not.
Rip Hamilton's not bad either.
Well, Jerry Stackhouse too.
Stackhouse, yeah.
Yep.
I'd go Grant Hill.
I agree.
He was injuries plagued that guy, man.
Yeah,
If
I'm gonna
he,
put
if
him
he
at
had never,
I want to put him at
Yeah.
small forward for now.
that's fine. Pelicans,
DeMarcus
2010s.
Cousins is back on the menu. Ooh, Anthony Davis. That feels like a
Anthony
that-
Davis would be good. Got some versatility.
Chris
Center.
Paul. Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. Yeah, I do like Chris Paul.
That's the question here. Is like Anthony Davis has a little bit of versatility.
Yeah, if you go Chris Paul, he's only a point guard.
Yeah.
I'm fine either way, but I would probably lean towards Anthony Davis, even though, as Ross Jackson always reminds us on Twitter, Anthony Davis yet to thank New Orleans after being traded from there. So,
All right.
Sacramento again, Jesus,
My goodness.
Although this is better, Chris
This
Webber
is-
in the 2000s is
That's a pretty
I
good.
would- yeah.
We
This
just-
is the I'd go Chris Webber at power and play him at center. This is the Kings era where they were playing the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals.
Right.
Back in those days, yeah. Okay. All right. Houston in the 60s.
Should
Well,
we
we've already
change?
got a power. Yeah, I would change. Let's
The era?
hang on. Let's do the era.
Okay.
Keep the team. Do era.
20s.
Ugh.
Ooh,
Well, Durant. Yeah, you could do.
that feels like the.
You do-
that feels like the safest move here is to put him at shooting guard.
Yeah, you could also move Hill to shooting
To
guard,
shooting guard.
and
Do
yeah.
that.
So if you could do that.
Okay. All right. We need a
However,
point
I
guard.
mean, it's a fake game. We can do it. Washington. I mean, you could do Earl the Pearl Monroe at point guard. Let's try for a different team just for yucks. Phoenix in the 60s. That's not going to be any better.
No.
Yeah, Gail Goodrich. I
Goodrich.
guess Gail Goodrich is. Yeah, he's.
This guy's got the same
That's
name
good.
as my mom. All right. What do you think? What do you think before I click it?
Yeah.
65? 65?
I think we're gonna get. I think we'll get at least 60. on
Okay.
this.
Whoa.
Ooh, wow.
There we go.
71.
I'll take it.
All right. But so what I was going to say, the cheat code here, there's a couple cheat codes. If you get any era LeBron, because he
Mhm.
can play any position, that's good. If you get Luca in like the 2020s, because Luca they have at like point guard, shooting guard, and I think small forward too.
Oh yeah, because he's a ball handler, but also kind of like
Right.
is a bigger guy who.
Right. They also, I want to say Giannis on the Bucks. They list him as like a center, power forward, and a point guard.
There was one season where he actually is like on Basketball Reference. I think is listed as a point guard. And
Yeah.
so like that. I think that's probably where that comes from.
And then the ultimate cheat is if you get Wilt Chamberlain from, I think it's the 76ers era from like the 60s,
Oh
When he
yeah,
was-
yeah. I
when he's
remember that.
averaging like 30 points and 20 rebounds. Yeah, if you
Okay.
get him at center, then that's a wrap. Basically, like you're pretty much guaranteed to have at least 50 wins. I think the one here, I'm going to pull up one that I
I guess
did.
I can stop sharing now here.
Yeah, let me pull up one that I did. If I can find one real quick. Because I try to tweet when I was doing this, I tried to tweet out anytime I get okay, here we go. So the first one I did that was 80. I got to 82-0.
Okay.
My point guard was Tony Parker, Spurs 2010s. My shooting guard was Jordan from the Bulls in the 90s, so that helps. Adrian Dantley from the Pacers in the 70s that we just saw was my small forward. My power forward was Elvin Hayes from the Rockets in the 70s, and my center was Warriors Wilt Chamberlain from the 60s. Here's his totals. 41.5 points per game, 25.1 rebounds per game. That's
kind of
ridiculous.
that's a cheeky. That's a Ryan Fitzpatrick, Jason Babin level.
now
Adrian Peterson.
I don't know what that scoring system is on this thing. Like I don't know what the algorithm is that like how they decide what
Right.
what makes 82-0. I did another one. I had Luka at point guard, Kevin Durant from the Suns at shooting guard, Dr. J from the 76ers at small forward, Anthony Davis from the Pelicans at power forward, and then Wilt at center. Another cheat is Magic Johnson. You get Magic Johnson from the 80s because he played all over. The Oscar Robinson one was Sacramento from the 60s at point guard. He averaged 29.7 points, 8.7 rebounds, 10.5 assists, which is
pretty good
because he had a triple-double season one of those years, I believe, because he had the only triple-double season in NBA history before Westbrook did it.
Yeah,
until Westbrook did it.
Did you know that Russell Westbrook's name is actually a triple-double too?
Oh yeah,
because he has SS, LL, and
LL and
OO. Yeah.
I do remember that.
How about this? How about that Brandon Thorsby?
Oh gosh. So I got to be honest. When I first saw the news yesterday, I was a little surprised. Honestly, I was like, "Oh, so a judge can just do that?" I guess.
Well, did you also see where the judge is located?
Was it in Lubbock? Right. It's in Which, okay, makes sense. I mean,
shocker.
I will say I don't want to sound like a apocalyptic, like, oh my God, this is the worst thing to ever happen in the history of college football. But the slope is very slippery at this point.
Well, we do have some like ADs or coaches or whatever saying that they are working to like not schedule Texas Tech,
yeah,
sports with after this, and then what was I going to say? But like, this show is pro gambling. This show is not betting on your own games. Like if he had just been betting on like the Romanian dog races or whatever it was, like that I get, like that. Okay, that has no, who cares?
Yeah,
really, like that doesn't matter. But betting on your own team's games.
Yeah, someone shared a story of an Iowa football player, and I forget his name. I apologize. That made like a $10 bet on an Iowa women's basketball game and felt guilty about it and self-reported and got suspended for the season, which basically ended his career because it was his senior season. And like, where was the Iowa City judge at that point?
Exactly.
It was like, so
as we all know, Texas Tech's a bunch of upstanding citizens out there.
Well, yeah. All due respect to Adam from Saints Block Party Podcast, who is a Texas Tech alum, as is my brother-in-law, who's also a Texas Tech.
Well, I will also say that Texas Tech, they spent all that money on their softball team and then still lost.
That's true.
Tell your brother-in-law to eat it.
Yeah, support the team.
Gotta support the team. Yeah, gotta support the team. Where is that? Where's my quote? There we go.
I feel like
support the team. Hey man, I'm just trying to support the team.
Well, you got to support your team, huh?
Okay, ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's get it on!
Let's go, Devils.
We're the Devils.
Have you looked at the Immaculate Grid for today?
I have not looked at the Immaculate Grid for today.
I want to give that one a gander. We'll get to that in a second. I feel like there was some other news. Well, we mentioned the World Cup. The World Cup does begin Thursday, I believe. They're doing international friendlies right now, which sounds, little, I don't know, little dubious, I guess. It's an international friendly. Maybe world might be a better place if we did more international friendlies. I'm just
as opposed to international
hostilities.
Hostilities, yeah.
But yeah, World Cup starts Thursday. I don't know. So you and I obviously live in the.
Do you think they have to wait until July to open up the strait?
Hey, Vay. I'm just glad he got to go to the finals, man. That's but who am I to
Who am I to judge?
Now I lost my train of thought. So you and I live in the Houston area. They are going to have games at NRG for the World Cup.
Did I tell
do you know when
we will be attending one of those games?
Oh, very nice.
So we will be seeing Holland or the Netherlands or
who are the Dutch?
Who are the Dutch?
Who are the Dutch?
You know, that's one of my favorite. That is one of my top 5 Seinfeld intros.
Yeah, I think we
can't do this anymore, George. You gotta get a job.
You gotta get a job. Damn it,
mutton chops. You said this would be better than a vacation. A vacation from ourselves.
Well, and the best part about that is they go to commercial, they come back, and the first time you see Kramer, he's got a mustache.
Yeah, he's like, so we're not.
Jerry's like, yeah, we're not. Oh yeah.
That is the butter shave, ladies and gentlemen.
That is the butter season 9, episode 1. If Trang's listening and she's keeping score. What was I going to say? So you guys are going to see the Netherlands against who?
Sweden, I believe.
Ooh, Sweden. Okay.
Yes, it's Netherlands versus Sweden. I'm looking forward to seeing. I don't know if you've seen the camera work finding some of the Swedish fans.
There's some full-figured gals.
There's some full-figured gals out there. They have to. They possess many qualities.
Yeah. When is this game?
This will be June 20th. So Saturday.
Okay,
June
so you got a
20th.
little. Yeah,
I got a little bit.
A week from this Saturday. Okay. So yeah, hopefully, best of luck to all the nations.
So I don't know if I told you this, but we will be supporting the Netherlands in this game because we recently visited my wife's family who live in the Netherlands. So we do have a legitimate connection to the country. Hey, so
no judgments here.
Need to find some orange to wear to the game. I guess I can wear my Longhorns shirt.
There you go.
Close enough.
There you go. That's close enough. Yeah.
Hopefully the orange don't end up getting burnt in this one, though.
Fair enough. So we got the World Cup. How's baseball going? I know the Mariners got over 500. So there's a team in the AL West over 500.
The Rangers are 2 games back and have a decent. Still have a positive run differential.
Okay.
The Rangers are the only team in the AL West with a winning record against teams at or above 500. So there's that. They got that.
There's a feather in your cap. Looking up the Astros, I think they were like 3 games back last I checked. They were like second to last place, though.
It's good to see the Angels are back where they belong at the the basement of the division. Terrible. The team is awful.
Poor Mike Trout.
I don't feel bad for him. He's an Eagles fan, so he can eat it. Yeah,
true.
No sympathy. You know how many? I think Mike Trout in his entire career has played in a total of 3 playoff games.
Oh, that's another stat I heard. This going back to the NFL a bit. So, obviously, we talked about the Myles Garrett trade last week. I think it was Teron Armstead was on the Rich Eisen show, and he had a stat that Myles Garrett in his career has only gotten on the field with a lead like 8 times in his career. Something like
about right.
I mean, it's like, and even with taking that into consideration, he still has 100 and 20 sacks in his career or something like that. Can you imagine what's going to happen when he gets on the field and the Rams are up 3 touchdowns against whoever? And
especially with Aaron Donald back there now.
well, yeah, that too. Yeah, the Astros are 5 games back of the Mariners. Mariners are 4 games above. Hey, the Rangers only 1 game under 500, buddy. About that.
They're not winning tonight, though. That's a problem.
Yeah, the Astros are losing to the aforementioned Angels.
There you go.
Not ideal. 2-0 right now, and they just ended the first inning over there in Anaheim.
Do you think the Angels will trade Yordan Alvarez? I mean, the Astros will trade Yordan Alvarez.
I mean, I keep hearing whispers about that, or not. People online are like, "Oh, I mean, I don't think they do it." I mean,
he's like the only good player that they have at this point, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of like the Browns trading Myles Garrett. Honestly, it'd be like we're just going to take this one asset that we have and try to parlay it into something.
The Rangers should trade for Yordan Alvarez.
Well, I think the Astros would have baseball trades are a little different, but like I would imagine the Astros would try to pillage the Rangers for everything they have if that were the case.
I don't even know what the Rangers farm system looks like at this point right now.
I mean, and that's the thing about baseball. I know we don't talk about baseball a lot on the show, but if your farm system's screwed up, it's tough, man.
It takes a while. You got to restock everything.
Because it's not like basketball, you can we've seen super teams come together over the years. Not so much in football, but like in football, it's a similar thing. Like if you don't draft well, you're pretty much SOL.
But there's more parity in football, so you can turn things around more quickly, especially if you find the right quarterback. A lot of times that'll fix a lot of things.
Well, yeah,
quickly.
Of course.
So that's one thing. So
yeah, speaking as a fan of a team who hopefully has found the right quarterback, it does make a bit of a difference as compared to where we were a year ago at this time. Any NFL? I'm trying to think if there weren't really any big news. I mean,
the biggest news was Caleb Williams. And the Bears leaving the city of Chicago. I did send you that. I did send you that tweet about putting Caleb Williams on the Madden cover.
I did want to. I did pull this up because I do want to. Give me 1 second here. I did kind of a first pass at my records for the season. I have the Bears going 11-6. So
they will win 5 games this year, right?
Yep. So get ready, Bears fans. It's going to be a rough. It's going to be a long. Dennis Allen's going to be your interim head coach by the time. God help you. Let's see. I have the Bears. I'm just pulling up their schedule here. I have them kind of going 2-1, like not winning more than 2 games in a row. I do have them winning their last 3 games. Their last 3 games are all division games. 2 of them are at home against the Packers. I believe that's Christmas Day. Or actually, maybe not. I don't have the date on. Oh, yeah, it is Christmas Day. So they have Packers Christmas Day. Then they have the Lions at home January 3rd. And then last week of the season, they're at Minnesota. So I have them winning those last 3 games. For what that's worth. So again, Bears fans, good luck. They do get to start the season at Carolina, which is kind of a lot of people are down on Carolina. I don't know if we've talked about this that much on the show, but I mean, I know there's not a lot of appeal in the Carolina Panthers, but man, they're like the popular pick for first to worst in a lot of. Also, I am getting nervous because there's a lot of people picking the Saints worst to first. There's a lot of
That's
talk.
the kiss of death.
A lot of that talk. I think it was. I think Pro Football Focus had the three NFC. They had the three NFC teams because I did a ranking a couple weeks ago of like my from the top 8 or worst to first, who has the best chance.
Uh-huh.
And I think PFF identified the top 3 as Saints, Lions, and Giants as like the top 3 contenders.
The Giants.
Well, this might have been before Malik Neighbor, like all the Malik Neighbor stuff, and they're trotting out Odell Beckham.
Yeah, that's a good signing. They got what was that?
Juju Smith-Schuster, Braxton Berrios, I think, is one of their receivers now. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. I do think the Harbaugh factor will matter. I do think John Harbaugh is going to be a positive force for that franchise. But
I'm still not sold. I'm still not sold on Jackson Dart, though.
Well, something interesting. Somebody brought this up on Twitter the other day. Jackson Dart is not John Harbaugh's quarterback, which I know like people got excited about Jackson Dart, but like hypothetically, if Jackson Dart has a bad year, like let's say he plays every game and just has a very bad year, I don't know if Harbaugh is going to be shy about potentially.
No, I think if Jackson Dart stinks, he's like, get this guy out of here. I want my guy.
By the way, Jameis Winston still a New York Giant for what it's worth. So
did we talk about Russell Wilson? Speaking of former Giants quarterbacks or Giants quarterbacks, Russell Wilson. No longer
CBS. Is it CBS? Yeah, CBS.
Sure.
Analyst. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, listen, he's built for that. I think he'll be all right. Is he going to be in studio or is he doing like Romo? Is he like?
See that he strikes me as the guy who would do like the studio show more than the.
I'm seeing a commercial here for the Super Bowl coming to ESPN next year, and is a Toy Story commercial. Are your kids into Toy Story? Are they too?
No, I don't think I don't know if we ever watched that.
Toy Story 5 coming out next week. In case you're interested. I'm trying to think. Any Saints didn't really have anything. There's some promising signs coming out of OTAs. Jalen Polk, who the Saints traded for last season, but he
former Patriot, right?
Patriot, yep. They traded for him last season, even though he was injured. But now he's recovered and he's at OTAs, and apparently he looks pretty good for coming off an injury. And Shuck apparently is been very impressive running the offense. Kamara did show up for like the last day of OTAs, which was a surprise because usually Kamara doesn't show up for OTAs. There's been kind of
did he show up to put in his trade demands?
I don't know. I mean, he got on the field. He did stuff. Like, I mean, he wasn't like he just sat around and did nothing. We'll see what happens there. Cameron Jordan still hasn't signed a deal. Taysom Hill hasn't made a decision. I still feel pretty good about where the Saints are. I probably need to start getting into the preview, try to figure out all the teams. Obviously, this feels like a Rams or bust season, I would say, from a Super Bowl perspective. I mean, I think Rich Eisen on their show, they did the Overreaction Monday, and the topic was, is it a failure if the Rams don't win the Super Bowl? And he kind of went, I would say he kind of took the approach of, if they don't get to the Super Bowl, yes, it's a definite failure. But winning the Super Bowl, Super Bowls are weird. It's one game. Things happen. You never know. I do feel like every team, I mean, this season is going to be interesting because having that one team that everybody kind of views as like they're the top of the heap, as it were, makes things interesting because then everybody, it's always like an underdog. You always get this underdog kind of story. So we'll see how it goes. And, if you got one team that's going to be really good, you'll have a couple teams at the bottom who are going to be really bad. Probably like Arizona.
Cardinals.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And of course, we have the intrigue of next year's draft with all the quarterbacks and your guy Arch, and so we'll see where that takes us. Right now, you want to do a Immaculate Grid?
Yes, you go ahead and give the columns while I scutter off screen for a second.
I will camp while you.
Yes. Well, I think you can go ahead and set up the grid, read the teams across.
Sure. All right. So, for those new to the show, maybe you haven't heard us do this before. What we do is we play usually that day's Immaculate Grid. Sometimes we veer off course, but today we'll be playing grid number 1056. For June 9th, 2026. The rows are Chargers, Broncos, and my beloved Saints. The columns are our good friend Trang's Seahawks, Brandon's morally despised Philadelphia Eagles, and then the category, only one team. So, with that square, you have to identify a player who played only for the Chargers, the Broncos, or the Saints. So I'll wait for Brandon. While we're waiting for Brandon to return, the way we do this is we decide who goes first. That person picks a square, gives a player. The next person gives their player. Whoever's player scores lower, they win that square. You can choose to take the other person's, basically forfeit the square by taking the other person's player if you can't come up with something. At the end, the person who wins the most squares wins the game. If there is a tie, we go to overall score. Low score wins there. We're going to go back to low score this week as opposed to – okay. I know last week we did the basketball one last week. So.
Right.
Hey, no assistance from Mr. Bigglesworth there.
What do you think? Oh.
Sounds about right.
He has no idea what he's talking about. He didn't play for the Giants. I mean, for the Chargers.
All right. Who won last week? Did you win last?
I think you did.
Okay. So if it's okay with you, buddy, I'll let you go first.
All right. Let's start in the top left. Chargers, Seahawks.
Top left, Chargers, Seahawks. Okay.
I'm gonna go with a guy that I use for this square all the time. We go with Atari Bigby. 0.2%.
It's a tight end, right? Atari Bigby? No, safety.
No, yeah, like a defensive back.
Defensive back.
I think so.
I should phone a friend and ask Trang. Trang, who? Tell me.
Atari Bigby, yes, defensive back. One-time Super Bowl champ, by the way.
Was he in the Legion of? Oh, okay, with the Packers. I was say he wasn't on the Legion of Boom.
No.
All right.
Actually, no, but he did play for the Seahawks in 2011, so kind of.
Okay, close.
Close, yeah.
Close. Okay, what was your score again? Sorry.
0.2%.
0.2%. Probably not going to beat that. The guy I usually use for this, I believe, let me double check before I speak. Well, Okay, a Texas native, but not a Longhorn. I'm going to go with Russell Okun. Oh, 8%.
Mm.
He is a native of Fort Bend, Texas, but he attended Oklahoma State University. So, all right. So the first square is to Brandon. I get to choose the next one. Let's venture down one row. So we'll stay in the Seahawks column, but we'll go to the Denver Broncos. We just mentioned Russell Wilson. That's an option, but I imagine that score will be pretty high. We should also mention our patron that brought us last week's episode, Brandon Marshall, that we talked about. He fits in this category as well, or in this criteria. I feel like there's one. Actually, Russell Okun fits here too. I probably shouldn't have said that, but that's okay.
Oh, I should not have said that.
All right, I'm going to go with a local to me, Brandon Stokely. 0.6%. Super Bowl champion, Brandon Stokely, I should mention. I'm going to grab some water while you contemplate.
Okay, I'm going to go with a kicker. I'm going to go with Steven Hauschka. What was your score?
0.6.
Oh, 0.2, baby.
That's true.
All right, so I'm up 2-0. And I'm going to go, let's complete this column.
All right.
So Seattle.
Seahawks Saints.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with our guy who is another Blessed Boys favorite. It'd be Ray Armstrong.
Oh, man.
0.2% again. I was hoping you wouldn't choose that square because I think that's the only square that he works for in this grid. And so I was like, please don't choose that one because I thought of him and I was like, he's got to be on here. I know he played for the Saints.
Oh, I'm going to go. Okay. All right.
Ooh.
All right. Here's another former patron saint. Not to be confused with the composer.
Igor Stravinsky?
No,
Igor Olshansky?
John Williams. But of course, there's like 5 John Williamses, so I got to make sure I pick the right one.
Oh, that's always fun.
Hang on. If you remember when I think the first episode that Trang joined us. Yeah, buddy. 0.03%.
Oh, come on, Ray. You let me down.
Face.
All right, I'm up 2-1. Your choice. You got control of the board.
Okay. Yeah, I need it. I guess I'll stay in the Saints row. Well, let's just move over to the right. Let's do Saints Eagles. I mean, my guy for this is Darren Sproles, but that's going to be too big of
That's a lot of points.
It's going to be a lot of points.
You also got all the other players that you handed over to them.
Oh, yeah. Your favorite, Zach Bond, of course.
Yes. Zach Bond. Also, who's the safety?
Malcolm Jenkins.
Malcolm Jenkins is another one.
Yeah. To be fair, Malcolm Jenkins came back, at least, after he... I'm going to go with a Super Bowl winner, Bobby McCray. 0.04%. Bobby McCray's claim to fame is he pretty much retired Kurt Warner.
I'm not
Kurt Warner's fine.
Now I should say
Kurt
that
Warner...
you do have an advantage here on this grid because there are the Saints. We
True.
Then,
True.
I'm just going to take. I mean, there's no reason for me to try to beat that, so I'm just going to take Bobby McRae.
Okay, there you go. So it's 2-2 now.
Yeah. No relation to Tate McRae.
Bobby McRae, in the year the Saints won the Super Bowl, their first playoff game was against the Cardinals. Kurt Warner threw an interception late in the game. I forget. I think it was the late great Will Smith intercepted the pass. He's running it back. Kurt Warner's chasing him, and Bobby McRae decleats Kurt Warner, like knocks him horizontal to the ground, and Kurt Warner did not finish the game. Matt Leinart came in to
Matt Leinart days.
That game. I mean, the score was like 45-17 by that point. So, but yeah, that's my memory of Bobby McRae. Is he pretty much retired Kurt Warner because Kurt Warner retired after that season.
Okay, so it's my turn.
It is your turn. Where are we going?
I'm trying to think.
We staying in the same column?
Let's go. Okay, let's go Broncos, Eagles.
Broncos, Eagles. I have an idea for this one. But...
Okay, I'm going to do let me make sure I spell his name right. Bradley Roby.
Oh, Saints legend. Bradley
That's
Roby.
right. 2%. Actually higher than I thought.
All right. I'm going to go with another Saints legend, another Super Bowl winner. What we're doing? Broncos, Eagles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike Bell.
Mike, don't call me Tatum.
Yeah, don't call me Tatum Bell. Let me make sure I get, again, of course, there's more than one Mike Bell. Make sure I get the right one. 0.1%. What'd you
actually
have?
did point? It's just 2%.
Okay. You were milk? You had the milk score?
Yep. Which I didn't expect him to score that highly.
All righty. Let's finish up that column. Eagles, Chargers.
I got an idea where you're going with this one.
It's an interesting. Oh, you do? Oh, you do you?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. I know what you think I'm going to do. But again, I think that number would be too high.
You think so?
I think so. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. There's a couple Saints legends I could use here.
Well, your guy from the Saints Eagles also works here.
There's him. There's Chase Daniel, backup quarterback to the Stars. There's also
I think I got one.
There's also Patrick Robinson, who's a defensive back. All right, what the hell? I'll go Darren Sproles. Since I have his jersey hanging up in my closet, right? Jesus, 48%. You screwed me, Costanza.
So I thought the guy that I thought you were going to go with was Eric Sleeping with the Enemy.
So I considered.
But the guy that I'm going to go with is played his high school at Brighton Grammar. Mate.
Okay.
He's I don't know, but he's a Cowboy legend. He's a punter. Mister. Huh? You catching on, mate?
Is it Steve Irwin?
His name is Matt McBriar.
It's like when did the crocodile hunter?
Ooh, 0.04%.
Oh yeah, that's tough.
It's a punter.
48% over here.
You got
Man, my top row sucks. Jesus.
Okay, that was yours. So I'm up 3 to. Or no, are we tied now? 3-3.
I think we're tied now. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
That's all right. Darren Sproles he's worth it. Worth it to me. Whose turn? Who's picking? Me? No, it's you. You pick.
It's my turn now. These only one team are pretty interesting sometimes.
Yeah, they can be. What I try to do is I try to remember like draft busts. Because usually they're, like.
Well, I will tell you the guy I would think for the Saints draft bust has played for multiple teams.
That is true. I thought you were going to say the Saints have quite a few draft busts to choose from. Where are we going here?
All right, you just gave me one, buddy. We're going to the Broncos. We're going the only quarterback who's been benched in the.
I was going to bring this up too. Yeah,
University of Memphis legend Paxton Lynch, ladies and gentlemen. 1%. I bet this 1%.
Oh, see, I thought it would at least be double digits. That's disappointing. 1%. Okay. Let's see here. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to go with another quarterback turned head coach.
Okay.
Gary Kubiak. 0.2%.
I can't believe Paxton Lynch screwed me again.
Yeah.
You screwed me again, Costanza.
All right. I kind of have to do the Saints one next.
That's true.
I feel like if I saved that one for last, I would be ostracized. All right. And actually, I think I'm going to go with another quarterback turned head coach, or not head coach, turned coach. That's Doug Nussmeier. 0.04%. For the father of Garrett Nussmeier. Well, you can't take it. I mean, right? Because what's the score now? 4. It's 4-3.
Yep.
And you can't. Yeah, because if you concede, then I win.
Who's on your roster right now that sucks? Let me pull up the Saints roster right now.
I am curious. At the end of this, I am curious to know who the high score is for this right now.
Yeah, because it can't.
Because I don't think it's Shuck. I don't think it's Shuck. Well, yeah, it won't be Breeze. I don't think it's Shuck. Olave's possible. Michael Thomas,
Alvin Kamara would. That's
probably
fantasy football players tend to have a lot of. Let's see.
That's fair.
Okay, where's your?
That's fair.
What division are you in? Okay. Who's your punter?
Who is our punter?
Charlie
Didn't we?
Smythe.
No, we just signed a new punter.
Who is
actually.
Kai Kroger?
He was our punter last year.
Okay, I'm gonna
K.
go.
Uger.
I'm gonna go.
Uger.
I'm just gonna use your punter. I'm gonna go Kai Kroger.
Give it a shot. I mean, it might. We just signed a new.
What was your score?
0.04.
Oh, 0.07. Close.
Oh, you went Bond. You went Bond.
Yeah,
score.
007.
The 007 on me.
Okay.
All right, Chargers. Only one team. You get to go first. Since
Do I have to?
technically.
Who's their kicker right now?
Oh, it's your guy, isn't it? Dicker.
Well, he's the kicker. I was thinking, who's the punter? Because Dicker has not played for only one team.
Oh,
I got burned
actually,
on that before.
The Saints just signed a Texas kicker in the offseason. We talked about this. What was Shipley? They signed
Oh,
the Saints signed him for kicking competition. The punter they signed, I think, was Ryan Wright from I want to say he came from Tennessee, maybe. So K. Karuger might be hitting the bricks.
okay. I'm just gonna go with
Justin Herbert.
I'm gonna go with Amari and Hampton. I mean, I'm not gonna
There you
win,
go.
so I might as well just.
There you go.
6%,
There you
which
go.
is actually lower than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I thought it'd be double digits at least.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go.
You might as well. You
know-
got to finish off with a high score on the top row because, like, to complete
Right.
your Justin Herbert. Just
Yeah,
see Justin Herbert in there.
You know what? Just for yucks, I'll do Justin Herbert.
Darren Sproles, by the way, high score for the Eagles Chargers.
That-
Also high score for the
that is-
Eagles. Also high score for the
Saints.
Eagles Saints.
See, I knew that.
Oh, I was
By the way,
correct.
Justin Herbert, 35% for my final
high
score
score-
was 92.
high score Saints only. My score was 9. High score for Saints. High score for Saints only. By the way, Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara, that makes sense. Oh, Saints Seahawks, Jimmy Graham, that makes sense. Broncos Eagle. Brian Dawkins played for the Broncos. I totally forgot.
You don't
that.
remember that?
No, I
Oh,
totally forgot
remember
about that. Only one team for the Broncos. Bo Nix, high score. Chargers Seahawks. Geno, my man.
Yep.
Geno Smith. Another journeyman quarterback. All right. Do we want to do our random selection for our team?
Oh, yeah, let's do that real quick, and then I
Alright.
gotta
two
hop
teams?
off. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's. So I just got to pull up random.org here.
I've got the list of teams ready, and we will
Yeah,
if we get the 13 or 31, we will skip and do another draw.
Okay. All right. 1 to 32. And we are going to generate, and the number is 15.
15, that is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right. And then we generate again. Oh, 13. 13 was Texans, right? Yeah, that's
Texans. Yep.
All right. So generate again. 7.
That is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay. So 2 cats, Bengals and Jaguars. All right.
2 AFC Cats.
2 AFC cats. 2 cool cats. Maybe should we do who's the cartoon? Well, I mean, there's quite a few cartoon cats, but I'm thinking of
Tony the Tiger.
Snagglepuss. Was that his?
Snagglepuss. What about Top Cat?
Top Cat. Yep, that's another one.
Felix the Cat.
Felix the Cat. A lot of cats.
A lot of cats. A lot of cartoons.
A lot of
Garfield.
cats.
Garfield.
Garfield, of course. All right, so next week we'll have a Bengal / Jaguar. I can't think of any off the top. Kevin Hardy comes to mind. Who's a linebacker? A linebacker.
That's what we call them. Linebacker.
That's what we call him.
Terminator.
I think no, Gronkowski. Bruce Gronkowski was not a Jaguar. He was a.
I don't think so.
There's a quarterback that I'm.
Oh, I know. Jordan Shipley. It's a wide receiver though.
Your guy from.
That's the way we should.
So
go.
Is his brother the kicker? Is that?
They got to be related somehow.
Got to be related somehow. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have that next. We'll figure something out for next week. So it'd be a Bengal Jaguar. Let's see. So getting closer to. Well, I mean, June will be. We're flying through the year, man. We're almost halfway through 2026. Football will be here before we know it. We will have our previews soon. Probably start that. I gotta look at the schedule. We gotta figure that out. Probably.
Yeah, gotta start counting.
Gotta start counting the days here. We'll have an update. We'll see where we are with the NBA Finals, with the Stanley Cup. So I think the game going on right now is tied at 4 in the third period. So let's we'll see where our baseball teams are this time next week.
They're not very good.
Not very good. World Cup. Maybe we'll have some thoughts on the World Cup. My wife is not excited about the World Cup being in Houston because she has to drive that area.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Trying to every once in a while. So yeah. So we'll get through that. Trying to think what else is going on. I mean, not too much. I do have some. I will be off of work next week, so that'll be nice.
Oh, there you go. There's a feather in your cap.
But I'll be here.
There's a feather in your cap.
But I'll be here on Bless Them Boys. So until then, happy World Cup, everybody.
Go Knicks.